What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Haywood here from Bacon Ice Cream Productions and Team RTFC, welcoming you to yet another episode of Good Times with Retro Rich and Fun for Five. That's right, folks. It's Evercade Day. We've reached Friday. Hope you guys had an awesome week. It's time to get down and play some more Evercade, which is good. We have gone through the first two collections, and now we are on to the third. What is that third collection? It's the Data East collection on the Evercade. Collection 1. Yeah. Yeah. All right, cool. So, as we go through the Evercade Data East collection, we do what we've now normally am going to do, which is go through each one of the games, and I'm going to give you like a half a pick, or a full Rich's pick, or I don't know. I don't think there's. Well, there was some 3/4 picks last week, so I don't know if there's going to be a quarter pick. I mean, is something going to get the dreaded no pick? I don't know, but probably not this week because Diddy's had some pretty slamming games on its collection, so I think we should just jump right in, go through them, play a little bit, and have some fun. Because it's Friday. Let's do it. All right, cool. Let me put this down and get to going. All right, cool. Here we are in the box, ready to play some Evercade. Now, this may, unfortunately, make somebody tear up. But, bad dudes, I don't know if it's a bad enough dude to get a Rich's pick. But I will give it a 3/4 pick because it's close. It's real close. The only thing that stops me from giving it a full Rich's pick is the fact that I've been playing it, and I played it a couple more times since. It's just so brutally difficult. I don't have a lot of fun unless I'm like, gonna, like open up the can of worms that's cheats, and I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's a cool game. I like it. It's a beat 'em up. It's fun, but I just can't give it the full Rich's pick seal of approval. I just can't do it. Sorry, folks. We're moving on. 2. Burnin' Rubber. Immediate pick. Immediate Rich's pick. Why? Because I absolutely adore Bump and Jump. I love the game. It is the best. I absolutely love it. So let's play some. The reason why I love it is because I used to grow up with... What has happened to my controller? Oh, here we go. That was weird. It didn't want to work for me. There we go. We're getting used to the controls again. Yikes. So, but I grew up with this game. It was pretty awesome, pretty amazing. I played it on the Atari 2600. Now, this is the NES version of actual Burnin' Rubber, and not Bump and Jump, as was on my Atari 2600, but still has the same flavor, the same feel. There is obviously might be arguably a better soundtrack on this version, although that little chip tune on the 2600 version will never ever leave my head. That, and of course the tune is the same on the Intellivision version. Now, I came to the Intellivision version later on in life, and I will say that I do believe the Intellivision version is superior to the 2600 version, even though that's the one I grew up with. And this one is I think, I don't know about just as fun, but it does deserve the pick because it is just Bump and Jump. And I know that was a horrible run, but I don't care. It's getting the pick because it's Burnin' Rubber / Bump and Jump, which is weird because actually this is the NES version of Burnin' Rubber, right? And I'll bring it back up later. But in the box, if you look down in the box, I do have the Vic Tokai version of Bump and Jump on the NES. There's the NES seal of approval right there. So I'll show it to you guys later. But I don't know, it's weird. Maybe it was burning rubber in a different territory in the UK, maybe? I don't know. Down below in the comments. Let me know. All right, let's move on to Burger Time. Getting a pick. Getting a pick. Why is it getting a pick? Because Burger Time's awesome. And I really dig it. And this one, again, came to me late. I mean, I played it a couple times in the arcade, but it's just something about, like, playing it here, actually, on the Evercade, that I got really into it. I got, really into playing this game. And it's weird to me because I'm not usually into maze games. Like, it's just not a thing that I'm like, like really a huge fan of. But but here we are playing a little Burger Time, and that's pretty cool. So other reasons, I mean, it just kind of like, once you get the hang of playing the game, the strategy, everything else is like, it is really cool. I am getting chased down by too many sausages. I don't know. Also, the general theme of the game, like you're getting chased around by like different toppings of a burger. It seems strange. This game is something else, but it's fun. I like it. Oh, I'm out of pepper. I'm in trouble now. Let's see. There we go. Ah, nope. Got hit. Let's see if I can finish this level real quick, and then we'll move on. Because it is fun. It is cool. There it is. All right. That's cool. So we made it to the end of the level. It's good times. Burger Time, definitely a pick. It's good stuff. Two Crude Dudes. See, now we're heating up. To Two Crude Dudes, I'm giving a pick. Why? Because it is, I think, to me, what Bad Dudes, like the evolution should, the evolution was. It's one of those games that is just, like, it's super cool. I don't know why their audio went away, but there you go. I mean, you've got like, like these huge sprites. You're just like bashing your way through. Like you're so like, you're such a bad dude, or a crude dude, that you have the power to just break through walls with your bare hands and like all this kind of stuff. Like these guys are just like, oh yeah, I'll throw stuff at you, and you're like, whatever, I'll just punch you in the face. It's pretty rad. Let me get up here. Let's see if I can get him out of here. There we go. So there, get out of here. Get out of here. You guys get out of here. Everything's cool. Like a big comic booky feel. I mean, this game's cool. This game is rad. So that's why I think it's getting a pick. This guy, I don't know what I don't know what this guy's doing, but he just hurt me pretty big time. Get this guy out of here. Oh, I lost a life. That's okay. That's okay though. So anyway, Two Crude Dudes, definitely a pick. All right, Fighter's History. It's one of the first fighting games that I played on the Evercade. I give it a half a pick. And the reason why is because I know there are better 16-bit fighting games out there, but this probably arguably may be the best one that is on the Evercade. But it's still just not quite there. It's almost there. It's almost there. It's almost there even to edge out a 3/4 pick, but I'm still keeping it at a half a pick. It's pretty cool. So, anyway, we're going to go on to the next game, which is Joe Mac 2. This is definitely getting a pick. This one surprised me. I was not at all thinking that I was going to play this game and then go, oh yeah, Joe and Mac, this is pretty cool. Like, let me just like play this game and have some fun. But here we are, giving it a full pick, because as I started playing this game, there is so much charm. There is so many like awesome things going on for this, like super colorful sprites, like an interesting story, great controls. I mean, there's not much more that you could want in a quirky side-scrolling platformer that isn't in the pantheon, right? You know, so because you can get in. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. All right, need to pay attention. All right. I thought you can get them. All right. So anyway, but you know, outside of like the big names, right? You know, your Mario, your Sonic, your all that kind of stuff. There's not many games that are gonna like capture you, I think, in the way that that this game does. It's just such a neat game. It's such a cool little experience. So if you've got the Data East collection, you got to give this one a whirl. You just really do. Whoops. All right. Anyway, that's enough out of that one. Joe Mac 2, definitely getting a pick. Karate Champ. Now, there's almost every fiber in my being that wants to give this a pick, but I'm not gonna give. I'm not gonna do it. And the reason why is because it could be so much more, but it only is what it is. You know what I mean? So anyway, Karate Champ is gonna get a 3/4 pick for me, and because it's so close, and I liked playing it. I really liked it. I really enjoyed playing it. I think it's a neat kind of game, but it's almost there. It's almost there, but just not quite all the way. So 3/4 pick for Karate Champ. Magical Drop 2. Awesome puzzler. Awesome. This may be in the running for favorite game on the cart. Magical Drop 2, because I just love puzzle games. This one is a great puzzle game. It is a easy to learn, hard to master kind of scenario. It is all it's really cool. Even actually my son, just the other weekend, we were playing some Evercade with my brother-in-law. Like, he came over to hang out with us, and we actually played all together, like some pass the controller style Magical Drop, and my son really enjoyed playing the game, which I thought was neat. And he's 5. He's 5. So it's one of those games where it's like, oh well, I guess maybe you could really pick up and play this game, because he doesn't really have a lot of exposure to games, my son. We limit some screen time for him and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, I mean, it's he had a blast playing, and he could easily understand what to do, which is really neat. So I mean, and just playing here, like, this is another one of those games where you can, as you can tell, like, I can kind of keep holding on to a conversation here with you guys and playing this game. And that's neat, because, not a lot of games will allow you to do that. So, and then, of course, we had fun playing this game in the walk. Where we did the chalk walk. We played Magical Drop 2 on that too. We actually did a full Fun for 5 on just Magical Drop, because I thought it was a really cool game that I wanted to show people about. So yeah, Magical Drop 2. It's pretty good times. So I'm gonna quit out, because I could play this game for hours. But definitely a full pick. Midnight Resistance. Also getting a full pick. Why? Because it is that Contra that isn't a Contra, and it is in the vein where it is such a it's such a cool game, and it's a game that doesn't it's not coming for you, right? It's not one of those games that is so punishing that you're gonna die just just from just experiencing the game, right? It is a one-hit kill death game, and if you're not careful, you can get yourself into trouble, like I've been doing. But I mean, it is a game where you can you can pretty easily learn how to play, and and do all right in the game. So, whoops, forgot the jump button there. But like I said, Midnight Resistance, very cool, very neat. And I don't know what's going on, but this is the second time that I've had a game. I went in there and no audio. I don't know. I don't know if I shut it off in a setting somewhere. I forgot. But yeah, Midnight Resistance, fantastic game, fantastic game. You guys, got to check this out if you have Data East Collection. Definitely kind of cool. And then Side Pocket, as we're wrapping up the cart, I'm gonna give this a half a pick. I like pool games. This one is a cool one. What keeps it from a pick or even a 3/4 pick for me is the fact that this game has a weird way of progression, and it is not 100% certain to the player how you're supposed to progress. So that keeps it a little, from me, from just giving it a full pick. But as we get through, that is all of the games on the Data East cartridge. So let's go on ahead in the wrap up and talk a little bit more about this. All right, so here we are, folks. It is done, in the books. Data East Collection 1, this bad boy right here. We have completed a Fun for 5 on it and went through all 10 games. And there were some cool ones. Definitely some picks. I mean, we had picks all over the place. We got a Rich's pick on Two Crude Dudes. We got Burger Time. We got Burnin' Rubber. We got Magical Drop. Joe and Mac. Midnight Resistance. There's almost half the cart right there. There are more than half the cart. So this one's a winner. Now, as I'm playing this one, I gotta think, where did this rank in the rankings? I keep forgetting to check. Guys, you gotta help me out. Again, somebody in the comments. Rich, go and check the rankings. Just put it in. Somebody put it in the comments, and I'll do it. Because I actually want to do a little segment now, at the end of the Fun for 5, specifically for the Evercades, because I want to kind of, seed in the rankings, right? What did I feel about these carts last year when we did our rankings of OEBP and in the Evercast, and what do I feel about them now? Like, do I think there's going to be movement when we do the re-rankings? Give you a little preview, little taste, at least only through 1 through 10 of how I'm feeling. And how I'm feeling of what's going on. And then when we get past 10, we go to 11 and forward, it'll probably still be before the actual ranking shows go out. When I hit those carts, I'll give you a little teaser of maybe, is this a contender? Is this going to start pushing some stuff in and out of range and stuff like that? And we'll get to that. But someone in the comments just say, hey, Rich, don't forget the rankings. And then I won't. See, it works, though. It works. Because somebody told me, hey, Rich, go to Retro Classics and get a 6-button Genesis controller, and boom, it happened. Thanks again, Sean. So anyway, that was it for Data East Collection 1 on the Evercade. Picks are done. Did we have fun? Did we find the fun in the Data East cartridges? Yeah, you betcha. I mean, all these cartridges. I mean, I really don't have to say it, but all these cartridges, fun is definitely found. And if you guys are on the fence about Evercade or something like that, it is just a fantastic little handheld that will give you some awesome retro experiences. And these collections are so well curated. I mean, you almost, if you're a retro fan, if you're like a huge hardcore retro fan, you almost owe it to yourself to get out there and grab one of these. I mean, they're really inexpensive. You can pick one up with Atari Collection 1 on it, which is a certified good times for me. You pick it up for, I think you can pick it up in the US now, $70 somewhere. I mean, come on. That's so inexpensive. It's the price of a game, a PS5 game. And you get 20 games in a console. And then you get these cartridges that are only like $20. Just saying. Just saying. All right, cool. So, what did you guys think of Data East? Tell me down below too. What do you guys think of these games? Do you like Data East? Do you really enjoy it, or you're like, oh well, I like whatever, Technos or whatever better? Let me know. Let me know down below. All right, cool. So it is now time to kick it off to the friends, as we always do at the end of every one of our Fun for 5 episodes. Give them likes, give them subs. Go on Saturday to OEB Pete's channel so you can see more of this face talk to you about Evercade with Retro KillDashNine. And then go to their channels anyway and just give them likes and subs because they're awesome. KillDashNine's been killing it lately on his Evercade content. He's been getting at least, I think it's like a vid or maybe even 2 vids out a week on Evercade. That's dedicated to Evercade goodness. You go to his channel, and that's boom. You get the Evercade. Full effect. The Evercade effect. See what I did there? Go over there, check it out, give him a like, give him a sub, see what happens. All right, and then OAB Pete, I mean, come on. Like, I'm pretty sure if you saw OAB Pete and you're like, oh, cool, I like this Evercade thing, you saw him, and then you saw me. So, thank you for coming over. But if you didn't, and you don't know who OAB Pete is, you better get your butt over there and start hitting some subs, because he's just killing it. He's killing it on his channel. So, it's awesome. So, you want even more? Did I hear somebody say I want even more Evercade goodness? All right, fine. Here. There it is. There it is. From across the pond, you've got a whole bunch of great guys over there doing awesome content on their personal channels talking about Evercade, and they all hang out on the Facebook non-official fans group. Go over there, hop on in, say hi. I'll be there. I'll say hi. Roger's got a great team of guys going over there. I hear that some other people are, like in the scenes working on some cool stuff. You got video stuff coming out. You got articles coming out. You got Deadlock running the Evercade.info site. You got all sorts of stuff over there. Just go and check it out. And again, you probably already know that, but if you don't, get over there. I think the links are all down below in that. For the at least I'm pretty sure Evercade.info and the Facebook group are definitely down there. So, and if they're not, they will be. Trust me. All right, cool. Anyway, that brings us back to us here at Bacon Ice Cream Productions. We thank you so much for just hanging out. And if you made it all the way here, I mean, thank you again. And if you didn't already, if you could, on the way out, boom, hit that button for us. It super helps out the channel. It really does. I'm just saying. It super does. It helps us get up in the in the rankings, and people can find us and do all that kind of stuff. And it also helps us, on our marching journey towards 1,000, so we can really unlock the channel, do good things for great causes, as of course the mission here at Bacon Ice Cream Productions. So we thank you for helping us do that. All right, cool. Until next time, we will catch you next time for some good times. I'm Rich, and we will see you later. Take it easy, guys.
Team RTFC.baconicecream.com